Hi girls, I just wanted to make a few videos to go over a few things that we will do at the weekend. Tomorrow at training we will go over a lot of this anyway, but I wanted to send you some videos now so that you can feel well prepared. So the first thing is the starting positions that we have on the field. So starting from the defence, we have the full-back who will stay the deepest on the field. The first thing we want them to do is go and run over to the person who stands deepest on the field. We will then have our two half-back players and they will make up our three-person defence. Now we need to be sensible about this, and if one of the half-backs is tall and one of the half-backs is small, we need to make sure that we get the right sized person on the right sized forward. It doesn't make sense to have a small defender on a tall forward and then a small forward with a tall defender. So we just need to be sensible at that. Moving forward to the forward line, so the same setup. We will have someone nice and deep playing full forward. We'll have one forward who will stay within sort of the arch, which should be painted onto the field, and we'll have one half forward that stands between the forward 50, as we call it, and the box. So may come up a little bit higher than as it's shown here. Then the centre bounce, so this is when the game starts. They call it the centre bounce, but they do just throw the ball up. We will have the ruck in the centre, and then we will have two on-ballers, so our midfielders. What we want really is one on-baller staying a bit higher and one on-baller staying a bit lower. This on-baller here, we want really to be marking and staying with a player from the opposite team, and this on-baller here is the person that we want to be trying and winning the ball. So we will discuss with our rucks, and we will find which way the ruck finds it easier to tap. So for example, I was asking Megan last night, and she finds the easiest way to tap over this side. And that means that once the ball's thrown up and she taps it down, this on-baller wants to be running onto the ball to pick it up and kick it straight in here. This means we don't want the on-baller starting where the ball's going to tap. We want the on-baller to start just behind the ball and then run onto it. As the game goes on, we decide that if the other team's ruck is winning the ball, we need to learn where they are managing to tap it, and that's the space that we need to go in. So obviously we want our rucks to be winning it, and I'm really confident that our rucks will always win it. But if that isn't the case, then we need to try and read the play. But when that happens, we just need our rucks and our on-ballers to talk together after goals when it comes to this position, to make sure we decide where they will each be starting. But we want to be confident and say that we're going to win the rucks, and so this is how we will do it each time. Okay, that's the starting lineups.